this video, I'm going to show how we're going to use a many-to-many relationship in a model-driven app to make the model-driven app table searching much more efficient. So to create a many-to-many relationship, first we have to go to our tables, which is in my solutions here. So I have two tables here that I want to link up using a many-to-many relationship. So this is a Singapore trainer and skill set. So we can select either one of these to create the many-to-many relationship, and the many-to-many relationship will appear in both of them. So let me just choose the skill set. And to add a relationship, we can see here under the schema column, there is a relationship button. We'll click into that. And all these are just default relationships created by the model, the table itself. But what we want is to create our own relationship, which we can click here, new relationship. And when you click many to many, there will be a form to come up and for you to choose the table. So I can choose my Singapore trainer table. The Singapore trainer, okay. And then once this is done, we can click done, and the many to many relationship will appear. And how it looks like is this. So I have my own many to many relationship right here, skill sets to Singapore trainers. You can see here many to many, and the same relationship should be inside the Singapore trainer table as well. So if I go to the tables, Singapore trainer relationship, let me scroll all the way down. There we go, skill set, Singapore trainer. So this is auto generated when we created the relationship in the other table. And what this does is that it allows us to attach many various objects from one of the tables to another. So each Singapore trainer can have many skill sets, and each skill set can have many Singapore trainers. So how we would, so now that the many to many relationship is established, we need to have a way to display it in the model-driven app itself. And unfortunately, there is no way to display it on the table form itself. There is a skill sets here, but my skill sets here are manually inserted strings, and they're not clickable or attached to any of the skill sets in the other table. However, if we click into the choice itself, we can, and we scroll down the trainer itself, and scroll down, you can see here there is an actual table that has a skill sets, and then the skill sets have you can see all the skill sets they have, and I can actually click into the skill sets, and it will go to whichever skill set that it has, and then it will display all the trainers. So I have 24 trainers that have C# skill set. So all of my C# trainers will be displayed here. And how do we do this? It is using something called subgrid. So okay, so how do we add the subgrids to our forms? First of all, we need to go back to the form, edit the form. So we go to Singapore trainers, click on form, and then we go to the main form type. And wait for the table to load. Okay, so as you can see here, these are the fields that I have in my table, as well as this section down here, which is the subgrid. So how do we get this subgrid to show all the related records? First of all, we go to components, and then we can add a subgrid here. So when we add it, it will show this pop-up, which will ask us to show selected record. So I would want to select this, but I won't be doing it because it will mess up my table. I mean, it will mess up my form. Then in the table, you will select skill sets. So if I select skill sets and I click done, it will show the exact same subgrid as this, and it will show only the related records of this specific trainer, of whichever trainer I have opened. Okay, and we go back, and we go to the other table, skill sets and forms. Okay, as you can see here, I have the name of the skill set, and then I have another subgrid down here. This time it is linked to the trainer table. So once all this is done, the results should be like this. So if you go to home, I will show you again. If I click on a trainer, it will show all the related records. And if I want to go to see all the trainers that are, for example, that have a Python skill set, you can go to here, and then you can see here I have 105 trainers who are have a Python skill set.